In the United States, 90% of the time you give a chick your number, it's not going anywhere. Then it makes you wonder, why did you give me your number?
All right, so let's address this. Now, 90% of the time when you're in Brazil, you give a woman your number and she takes the number, right? It's always Brazil. There's no other country. They all say Brazil. Is y'all know that Brazil is one of about 20 or 30 countries in South America? Man, you know, I forget. What's the song? How does the South American capital song? Santiago, Chile. Santiago, Chile. Quito, Ecuador. Lima, Peru. La Paz, Bolivia. Asunción, Paraguay. Santiago, Chile. And then there's like a few other ones too, though. Yeah, niggas got an education in this bitch. Anyways, so Brazil, though. Everybody goes to Brazil. I bet the other countries are like, nigga, y'all don't like us? Y'all know we have girls over here too. There are girls in Ecuador. When I went to Brazil, they all took my number, pretty much 90% of them. They all wanted to get married. They all wanted to fuck with me. They all knew that I was pretty much the guy. But in Brazil, so let's talk about what the basic concept, and this is why the manosphere is so hilarious. The basic concept that they speak about in these videos, and I'll let you watch Austin while I talk, and we'll back it up. Okay. The basic concept they speak about is hypergamy. These men are able to take American dollars and go to these Southern American countries, in Brazil's case, whatever the country, and since the American dollar retains more value and it's able to buy more merchandise, commodity, and a better lifestyle, which is what all women essentially want, not just American ones, right? All women, then they end up liking or at least giving the American dudes a chance to F with them, quite literally. We're not talking about them getting married and having kids and starting families. This entire idea is ludicrous because the manosphere doesn't believe in getting married and having children to begin with. So they're just talking about purely sexual conquest. And on my channel in the past, we've talked about and we've showed videos of the prostitutes that are underage, the minors, and they're the ones that are busiest from passport bros and guys who go overseas. Now, this thing is getting crazy. Super, super, super crazy. The Amiri Brown podcast had a crazy title. I think he was going to talk about the 20 million, and they're starting to push that, though. There's a lot of single mothers down here now, and this, and that, almost as if they're trying to say, no, we don't want you men to be coming down here, this, and that. So Amiri said he was going to talk about that, and I'm not here to talk about that or anything, but I thought that was a great concept because it kind of goes against what these guys would say or idealize as the perfect woman being, because if that's the case, then the numbers are reflective of something that might not be ideologically sound with your principles or whatever the manosphere or the passport bros belief system is. Now, going back to Austin in particular and Brazil, the hypergamy concept says that women choose to go or flock for the guy that finishes first at the finish line, or they're continuously swinging through the trees or monkey branching, as they call it, for the next best vine. That's what they quite literally define hypergamy as, right? Now, hypergamy can be seen in a lot of different aspects in life, not just dating per se. We're all trying to get the nicer thing. We're all trying to get to the next level. Everybody wants to have the best job, or at least the better job. Maybe you don't want to be that type of person. If that's you, then you're probably one of these guys right here, because you just, you want the best everything in a woman, but you yourself are just an average type of dude. When in reality, we've spoken and we've mentioned it a million times, that if you win, you'll find women that want to mess with you, right? And F with you. Now, going back to the passport bros thing, they despise hypergamy because hypergamy is exactly the reason why they can't get American women. This is exactly the reason why gentlemen like Austin Hollerman have an extremely hard time, why gentlemen like Andrew Tate have gotten extremely popular. The entire reason they're popular is because guys are having a hard time getting women because of quote unquote American hypergamy. So one of the concepts that they talk about in this entire passport bros thing is not bringing women back to America, because once you bring a woman back to America, she becomes Americanized. So the passport bros believe in simply moving over there or having children literally over there outside of the American control or child support system. Guys will go overseas, have children, and then just go visit their child every quarter or so. These guys don't have a large amount of money to just completely move over there, and they don't have any interest in bringing the women back home either. But what's happening is they're making children and then just going overseas to see their children every so often. I kid you not. There are videos on it on YouTube right now. I'll bring some up for you later. I don't have any right now, right? So that's what's going on right here. But it's all, once again, being disguised or guised as Southern American women, or Jesus Christ, Brazilian women only, because that's all niggas go to is Brazil. Brazilian women only, being the perfect woman because she's just utterly submissive. It's wild and it's absurd because they're essentially colonizers.
I see haters outside.